since we started this international project that we are carrying out from La Liga, we have been developing really good relations with the local leagues, with the local federation, not just in Indonesia but in other countries. And one of our main objectives is to share our knowledge about football internationally, also to learn about the local football industries. So for us, it's more like a close relation between both leagues, because at the end we are the Spanish Football League, they are the Indonesian League, and we believe that we have something to learn from them and they can also learn from us. And I think it's the main objective is to help and improve the football from the grassroots to the professional level, both ways. It's one of the main targets, to develop a football industry, but not just grassroots and kids, also the professional football clubs as the Liga 1 and Liga 2. In the last 5 years, we grew up a lot in Spain, and we believe that we have been doing a lot of interesting things. And since a few years ago, other leagues and federations approached La Liga in order to get a better understanding of our project, our international and also national projects. They want to learn what we have been doing with women's football, what we have been doing with the social and digital strategy, with the management and financial management of the clubs. So we aim to share our knowledge about what we have been doing the last years to improve our national competition, our national football industry. So also other countries and other leagues can do the same, and we can help them to improve these kind of objectives in the country. So it's one of the main points of the agreement, coaching coaches, local coaches. We have many coaches now in Spain and also working abroad, and one of the objectives is to coach the coaches here in Indonesia. We have a lot of UEFA Pro level coaches in Spain who are keen to come here and have some like a workshop for the local coaches, also a workshop for the local referees in order to improve the level of the referees all over the world. And of course the main objective are the kids, the grassroots, and the football development for the lower categories. That's more difficult because it's not just not depends just on La Liga, but also on the club. But it's something that we are working on, because for us it's really important to have a professional first division club from Spain to visit Indonesia. In the last years it has been Valencia, Sevilla, recently 2 years ago Espanyol came here. So for us it's a main point, and we are trying hard to have a professional football club from Spain doing the post-season or the pre-season in Indonesia. And once we have some agreement with some club, we will be happy to announce it. One of the keys of this football industry and the football development is the transparency. And I believe, because of our last conversation and meetings with Liga Indonesia Baru, that they are in the right way. They want to learn from us one of the key factors that lead La Liga to success, like for example the financial model and the financial management from La Liga and also from the clubs itself. And we are happy to guide and to help them, to let them know what we have been doing the last years regarding to the transparency control, financial management, the match fixing. And based on our last conversation, they are keen to improve and to set up all the things that we have been doing. They want to listen us, and I think that's the first step. When they are keen and active to learn how or what we have been doing in the past, so they can implement the facts here in Indonesia. I think they are quite interested, and they want to improve and to get a better football industry and more transparent here. I think it has improved a lot since I came here. I can see many clubs now who are look more professional, because at the end we are talking about football, but it's an industry now. Today football is really big, really huge, and it's not just about play football anymore. Now it's also about being on the social media, develop a digital strategy, have a fan engagement. I mean, it's more than football. So I think and we believe that the local league has been improving a lot. I see many clubs like Persija Jakarta, Persib Bandung, Persebaya Surabaya, Bali United with the mega store, the new stadium. I see in the last 1-2 years a lot of improvement in the clubs, in the management league, in the grassroots development with the under 16 and under 19 league. I think Indonesian football industry is on the right way. I think it's not just about compare between leagues, because I mean each country is different. The football industry in each country is completely different. We have also agreement with other federational leagues, like for example in Malaysia and Thailand as well. But I think the Southeast Asia football industry and Asia in general is growing up a lot, really fast. I think specifically in Indonesia the talent is quite amazing. All the coaches and all the people that have come here in the last months and years, they were quite surprised with the level of the people, with the level of the players, with the level of the kids. And I think if we can develop the proper structure and the proper environment for this kids development, in a few years ahead we can be talking about a really nice local league and local football national team and industry. Our agreements are always based on a long-term way, because I think and I believe that all things in the life is a long-term way. It's not to be like 1-2 years short-term. This agreement will last at least 3 years, but our intention is to get longer and longer working on that. So I think we cannot say this agreement will finish on that year or that day, because our intention and our objective with the agreement is to create a work environment and to develop the football, the Indonesian football industry in a long-term process. So there is no final date for the agreement. So I think we are developing a good strategy and good organization of the workshop for being a long-term collaboration. So far, so good. I think we have been growing. It's hard always when you start a project from the beginning. In other countries, we have been alliance with already existing academies, but here we decided to start from the beginning. We have more than 100 kids. We start just with the academy on Saturday. Now we have academy on Tuesday and Thursday, also Wednesday and Friday, also Saturday. We have agreement with several schools in Jakarta. We are talking now in conversation with grassroots and youth competitive leagues to develop some projects in the future. And I believe with this agreement with LIP, it will be also really interesting to have some projects with the under 16 and under 19 national league. But definitely it's going well, and as I told you, we believe in the Indonesian talent. I could be able to watch it myself and also the coaches, and it's quite surprised that the kids have a really good level, but they also need to train, they need a proper methodology, a proper pitch and a proper environment to develop the talent. No, actually, I know about the fact that he has been in Madrid last month, but he has been collaborating with one club, not with La Liga, so at the end it's more like a close relation between them. I don't know exactly the objective of the stage, because I think he has been there in a sport stage training with the club and everything, but as soon as we have any news, we will let you know. From my side, from my point of view, it's amazing to see how Indonesian players, young or not as young, are able to travel to Spain, to have a sport stage with Spanish clubs. For me, it's really interesting, and I wish that soon we can be able to have some Indonesian player playing in Spain. For me, it will be amazing. Yeah, of course. Other of the objectives with the LEAP is to try to develop a talent scouting program across Indonesia, to detect the best talent of the country, to be able to train them here first in Indonesia through La Liga Academy, and after that we will study the possibility to bring that team to Spain to have friendly matches and compete against La Liga teams under the same age. For example, if we are talking about an under-16 talent scouting process, we can scout under 14 or under 16 20 players, have a professional stage training here in Jakarta with La Liga Academy, and after that we will study the possibility to bring them to Spain to play some friendly matches and everything. But definitely it's one of the key points of this agreement. That's depend also as well on the federation and on the coach and the national plan competition, because usually, you know, when you are talking about a national professional team, the agenda and the dates are quite complicated. But yeah, we are always open to have these kind of teams and sport stage in Spain. We have been doing that with China, also we did it with Thailand. Yeah. So for us, we are always open and keen to develop these kind of projects. It's interesting for us, and I think we can afford it. So let's see in the future how it goes. Yeah, I think, of course, it's Ronaldo. We are talking about one of the best players in the world, but I think La Liga is one of the best competition or the best competition in the world right now. It not depends on just one player. Yeah. Now we have opportunity to see other players and other teams to reach the spotlight that Ronaldo have left. We have been now, I think this year, if you can see, the La Liga evolution is a really competitive league. Now we have a crazy league. Real Madrid is 4th or 5th in the competition. We have Sevilla in a really nice performance. We have Alaves, we have Getafe. We have been watching new players, new rising stars. We have now Vinicius playing really well with Real Madrid. We have Griezmann playing as well as always. So I think it's good for other players to take the spotlight that Ronaldo have left, and it's time for other teams and for other players to shine.